Hello, darlings. This is going to be my first list or countdown style video, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's see how it goes. It seems like a fun idea. The problem is, I kept forgetting like what dolls came out this year, what was last year. Um, so I think going forward, I'm going to start writing down doll releases now we're in a new year, so I can actually keep track. Because if I end up wanting to do this video again, it'll make it easier, and it'll just be fun to look back in the new year next year. So we're going to start off with some honourable mentions. I'm going to try and be quick because I'd recorded this before I made some changes, and the intro was like 7 minutes long, and I don't really want it to be that long. So we're going to fly through the honourable mentions. First of all, the Magic Mixies Pixlings, they're good. I don't care about them that much. Everybody and their dog has got them in PR or has been singing their praises, and I get it because they're cute. It's what Enchantimals should have looked like. You know, if Enchantimals were actually good, they're good. They're nice. I like them. You know, but I don't intend to buy them. So there's that. The Barbie Lux number 18. I really like him. I like that body type. I'm glad they've brought that back, or that they've continued to use it. You know what I mean? I'm glad they're using it, and I hope we get to see more of it. The Barbie movie dolls in general, pretty good. You know, at first, no, I was a bit bothered that they didn't look that much like the actors, but they're good. The pink dress one is my favourite. That's my favourite look in the movie. And I really wish that we got John Cena and Dua Lipa dolls, just because I want dolls of them, even though their characters aren't that important. You know, and an Alan doll, like, hello? Stop giving us Kens. We don't care about Kens, we want Alan. Anyway, the 60th anniversary Midge reproduction, gorgeous. I really like that doll, and I wish I could have her because I like Midge, and I'm glad they're kind of doing Midge again. I should try and get a hold of her before I say that she's hard to get, because I was about to misspeak probably. I want to say Vampire Heart Draculaura. Stunning. I don't intend to buy her. I am broke after all, so I have to be very selective, but she is a really nice doll. And then I'm going to say Style Bays as my final honourable mention, because I think they're really cute, they're really nice, really well designed, and I like the concept. A lot of people seem to not like them that much, and then there's plenty of people who do as well. And I think that when you rebody them, the potential is amazing. So I'm actually they're actually really cheap right now. I think they're like used to be 20 something and now they're 10, so I'm gonna have to try and get some of them. And I really like some of the designs that they come with, so I'd have to like make the outfits myself, because obviously when I rebody them, they're flat fashions are not going to fit, but I like the designs and I'd like to try and replicate it. But yeah, they kind of like the Flatsy dolls from like the 70s or whenever they came out. Taking the idea of a paper doll and turning it into a fashion doll. It's a cute idea, and these are really nice dolls, and I hope that they continue. And yeah, that's the honourable mentions. So now we get into the actual list. Okay, starting off lower down the list, because I don't know if they're technically out yet, but I need to mention them because they are beautiful, and it's the Sassy Cunty Barbie mermaid dolls. They are absolutely some of the most beautiful faces on like a relatively basic Barbie that I think I have seen since I started collecting. So incredible. And I mean, I like mermaids, so that helps, but also their amazing body swap potential, because the faces are incredible. But they're lower on the list because I don't know if they're out yet. They're not out here yet, at least in the UK, so they're lower on the list. Next one, the Barbie Fashionista 208, the one that's like the Down syndrome one that they worked with like a charity or something. Really cute doll, first of all. Outfit, it's okay, it's not bad, it's okay. Doll's really cute, but I think the fact that this has happened is the most amazing part, because it's not like there are many dolls of people with Down syndrome. So I think that it's wonderful representation, and that's the thing about the Barbie Fashionista line, is just the diversity. Say what you want about the quality, say what you want about the designs and the executions and blah blah blah. They are really, really, really diversifying the doll market, and that is something I can only commend. And this doll is well executed as well. It's not just like her being diverse is the only good part. Like, no, she's genuinely a nice looking doll. Like, they did a good job. And then next up is Skulltimate Secrets Viridescent line. The entire line is really good. I'm not quite sure what people's issue seems to be with it. I've seen it on a few worse lists. I think it's the hair, like the texture. I mean, people don't like tinsel, but that's not it. I think it's the type of hair that they used. Overall, the designs are really nice on this line. The Cleo's my least favourite. I just have to say that. I really want the Draculaura, 100 per 1000%, and then maybe the Claudine, and the other two, they're good as well. But I can't get the entire line unless they were like second hand. But nice dolls. I hope I can get one of them soon. Next up on the list, keeping in with Monster High, is this Draculaura. I don't know if the line has a name, but you'll see the picture. Incredible. Probably, is it my favourite Draculaura of this currently in this reboot? No, I think maybe the next one is gorgeous. I'm getting her at some point. Beautiful. The face, the makeup, the outfit. It's reminiscent of the G1 Draculaura, but it's different enough. And I think that the Draculauras in this generation so far have just been really nice. I'm sorry if I don't have specific reasons to like them. Like, I like everything about this doll. Like, I can't sit here and tell you every single individual thing, because the doll in general is just beautiful. I'll save the rambling and excitement for my number one. Okay, so next up we have this Ultimate Secrets Draculaura. Oh, I had her as like my profile picture at one point on like Twitter or somewhere. I was using her picture and I was like blown away by how cool she is. I just can't believe how beautiful she is. The Draculauras this generation are eating like so well. Like, I think she's my favourite character in this generation so far, because they haven't brought back some of my other old favourite characters yet. So she's knocking it out of the park in almost every release so far. And yes, I'm biased because pink is my favourite colour, but I've always loved Draculaura. So next up is the Bratz repros, all of them, because they're well executed. They look so close to the originals, and they're giving people a second chance to buy dolls they might have missed out on. Everything that everybody else and their mother has always said about these lines, like, there's nothing I can really add. I will say that I'm glad the reprint made Felicia so that the scalpers can stop being absolutely ridiculous with their prices, and I hope that some of the other scalper favourites end up getting remade too. You know, I want Dresden, I want Destiny and Kina, even though I already have them, but I would like to see them again. Any of the rare ones, Earth Girl Yasmin, definitely. Like, give us the rare ones so that the scalpers can cry in the corner while we laugh. But I think the Pretty and Punk line is as a special case, because first of all, that's one of my favourite lines, and I can actually get some of the pieces that I'm missing because I do have most of the original line. I will say I'm really annoyed that they chose to re-release Just Eaten and not the other two boys, because I have him. He's the only one I have, and that's so annoying. And I literally bought him off somebody on Facebook who was really kind to, like, you know, help me find him and stuff. I think anyway. And then they go and release the reproduction, and then the other two that I can't get hold of haven't been re-released. That is like, that's the universe hating me. Like, what did I do to deserve that? Come on. Anyway, Bratz reproductions, great, and I hope we see more going forwards, even if they are going to slow down and start focusing on the Always Bratz line. I'm still happy about it overall. Next up is gonna be Victoria from Rainbow High. I'm so close to getting her because she's gone cheap and she's more within my budget now. Um, so she's one of the next dolls I'm going to get, and she is beautiful. I think the freckled skin is gorgeous. She's pink, so there's that. You know, that's always a good sign for me. Um, she's just beautiful. I don't need to say it. You have eyes. You can see her. Stunning. Beautiful doll. Plain and simple. Next up on the list is the Zoe and Carla from Shadow High, which I actually just got Zoe like literally a couple days ago because she was £12. If you are in the UK and you go to B&M, they have that series of Shadow High for £12 in most of the ones I've been in, but they seem to have a different selection in each one, so you have to hope that the one you're looking for is at the one that you visit. I don't know if you can get them delivered, but anyway, I've been seeing that series in different shops, like as I've been the past couple months going to different places for like trips away and stuff, and my local one, ironically, is normally the one that I go in the most. Like, obviously, it's the closest to me. It's like an hour away. And I normally go in there multiple times a month. And I haven't been in as much recently because I've been in other ones, so you don't really need to go. So you don't really need to go into that one, but I saw her there. I was going to get something else because I don't have a lot of money, so I only allowed myself to get one thing, and I put it back when I saw her because I was not walking out of there without her. She is one of the best Shadow High dolls that they have released, except for Carla. I mean, I put them together to try and save time, but then I'm rambling on. So, like, just Carla is beautiful. I like everything about the way her outfit looks. I like the pale, the grey with the pink. That's a colour scheme I love because that's literally the colour scheme that I used in my bedroom when I redecorated, which I am not going to be showing pictures of because my room is a mess. But pink and grey, love it. Zoe, amazing. The Nova Stars references, adorable. Like, I could sit here all day and talk about it, but I'm not. Moving on. Always Bratz, right? Okay, here's the thing. I almost didn't put them on the list because are they out? I mean, everyone's finding them in America. They're out, but they are not even like. I don't even know if they're going to come to the UK yet. Like, it's so early days that like I almost just honourable mentioned them and moved on. But like, I love them so much. I love them so much. I could cry because Bratz are my girls, and seeing them back like that, not just the reproductions and the collectors, made me so happy. And the execution is immaculate for the price as well. Like, yeah, everybody said the thing about Jade's stupid shoes. Okay, I'm just gonna put pretty punk boots on her or something, and she'll be fine, and maybe take the coat off. Her outfit I really like. I know a lot of people don't, but she's fine. Chloe alone blows everyone else out the water. Let's just say that. That is gorgeous, but Chloe's normally aesthetically my favourite of the four, apart from Jade. So it would usually be Jade or Chloe that's number one anyway, out of the main four. But this Chloe is just absolutely stunning. And if you know me, I'm a Bratz fan. It's probably obvious by now. So, keeping with Bratz for the number one. This is the only doll on this list that I actually had a tear in my eye when they were announced. The tweevils. The tweevils. Oh my god. As somebody who's grew up playing the Bratz video games.
Something good is bound to happen. What are you doing here, Brad? You look awful.
And the seeing like the movies and the TV series. I never would have expected us to get dolls. I mean, I didn't have Bratz dolls as a kid because I wasn't allowed to play with dolls. My sister had them, and I played with hers. And I had a Bratz boy. I feel like if we had tweevils, we'd have had so much fun. My sister really wants them as well. I paid £80. £80. I overpaid because the website wouldn't ship to the UK. They hadn't appeared on Amazon. Like, I could not wait. I do not rush and buy a doll that quickly. I always wait for dolls to go on sale, and I don't overpay for them. If a doll doesn't end up going on sale, I usually just end up missing it because I'm that desperate to save money all the time. Like, I try my best to save money, but I couldn't. They made the Bratz media outside of the dolls better.
We're not afraid of wild animals. We once had a guinea pig. Yeah.
Practically the same thing, except this guinea pig has 6-inch razor-sharp claws.
Then someone should, really give him a manicure.
My cat died today.
Get a new one. Ew, what a slob. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something like that. Look, no style at all.
Like, they're good, don't get me wrong, the media's good. I'll defend the Bratz media till the cows come home. But they made the Bratz media what it is. It would not be the same without the tweevils, and finally getting dolls is just... It's been a long time coming, and I know that all the Bratz fans... I speak for all of us, like, finally, like, we wanted this. And a lot of people say that they're ugly. And for anyone saying that the tweevils are ugly...
I have a problem with you. So as soon as we find out who you are, trust you will be dealt with. Period. Period.
That's the point of the tweevils. And they're not ugly, I think they're gorgeous. And when I get them out of box, I'm redressing them. Speaking of which, I feel like I should do an unboxing because the amount I paid for them, I need to get my money's worth. That's my best list. Take it or leave it. I like this style of content. I think I might have to do more like this. I'm excited. I'm full of energy. Should I ramble on and get to 20-minute mark? Well, we're getting close. No. Anyway, this was fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm about to record the worst list, which will be shorter because I don't have as many entries, believe it or not. Tell me what you think. Tell me your opinions. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know I have some controversial picks. I'd have even more controversial picks if I did a 2022 list, believe me. And I'm tempted. If people like this, maybe I will. I don't care if it's too late. This was so much fun. But I'll see you next time. Bye.